Hey beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. Happy week ending, baby. We did it. So let's pat yourself on the back and let's give ourselves a round of applause and a congratulations, because we made it through the week. Baby, we made it through the week with the temperance here popping out. We made it through the week, okay? And so this reading here, right now, in this reading, we are going to get into the predictions for the Lionsgate portal. If you do not know, that is the 8-8 portal, baby. We are going live. We are tuning in here to figure out what's good, what's up, what's the messages that we need to look forward to, the predictions, okay? And so we're going to get a collective reading, and then at the end, I'm going to pull one card for each zodiac sign for a prediction for the Lionsgate portal. Thank you guys for kicking it with me. I love having you guys here. I should drop my email in the description. I love when, like, if you have a question or you want to email me, please feel free. If you are if you have a question, email me your question. I might be able to answer it for you. Just all that good shit. I'm in the energy now of ranking up my karmic bank account, baby. I want to network. I want to socialize. I want to meet people. I want to collaborate. I want to integrate. I want to foster community. So yeah, get at me. I love to meet new people and to be around like-minded people who share my same beliefs on spirituality and leveling up. Okay, so without further ado, we're gonna get into it. 2 minutes for prediction, collective reading for the Lionsgate portal energy. So it's gonna be collective reading for the Lionsgate portal energy. Guys, hit that like button when you get in here, please. And if something resonates, do use that comment button, because I read them, okay? So let's get into it. What is the message for the collective with this Lionsgate portal, this August 8th portal, 8-8 portal? What is the message? So you have the World here. It might be endings, new beginnings, but Spirit is asking you, wherever you are in this timeline, to accept the presence of your current reality, okay? If you are going towards change, Spirit is just saying you're leveling up. If you are closing cycles, Spirit is also saying, baby, you are leveling up. So regardless, do not judge your circumstance. Do not place a bad eye on your circumstance or somebody else's circumstance if they're explaining to you what they're going through. Simply see it as a leveling up. So the 8-8 portal is definitely giving level up energy. Okay, yeah, a death of what was for an acceptance of what currently is. Okay, walk in that. Look, with the Magician, I can't make this shit up. So yes, you're alchemizing and you are transmuting and transforming. Spirit said you are accepting that in life there are changes that happen, that there are roads that sometimes reach a dead end, only for you to recreate and restore your balance and restore just like yourself and finding your community. So to all of the people who are going through transitions and changes right now, kisses and hugs to you, baby. Walk in that own. Now we're going through so many conjunctions, a Pluto conjunction. We're going through a Venus retrograde right now. We're going through so many just different transitory. We're going through a Mars transit right now. So everything right now is just in the ethers, asking, not even asking, demanding that people change. And if you're walking in the spirit of acceptance that things are time to change, or a spirit is giving me a change, then baby, you're going to amplify your transcendence and your abundance, because you are open to the newness or the new cycle or the ending of a cycle. Anything else? Yeah, the Moon in reverse, all that like hesitant energy, all of that like ill habits that you have, all that negative self-talk, all those like schemy things you may have been doing. You may have been dealing with somebody scheming. You're just like, baby, we done with that, okay? Because Spirit is calling bigger blessings into my life. I'm not dealing with no fuck no fuck bitch. Like, I'm not dealing with that, baby. I'm only dealing with things that are in alignment so that I can fully receive. Okay, right now Spirit is saying be open to receiving. Right now it may feel like you are starting from the ground up, but that is fun. There's fun in learning from the ground up. In this experience, you're able to cultivate what it is that you truly like. You're doing things based on your passion, without the interference of other people's thoughts, other people's desires, other people's expectations. I feel like with this moon in reverse too, you're releasing the expectations of yourself and other expectations that people have placed on you. With this excuse me, with this Page of Cups in reverse, Spirit is saying lean into the fact that this is your time for creative exploration, for you to cultivate what it is that brings you joy. Okay, with that Magician energy. Anything else? Yeah, Ace of Coins. So whatever it is opens a gate to new doors. So it's just new possibilities, possibilities that could end in bounty. So trust and walk in faith that the newness that Spirit is asking, Spirit is directing you that there's something on the other side of the gate. Trust that, because it's something prosperous. It's something that can be long withstanding. It's something that can be nurtured. It's something that could be fortified into an empire. So do what you creatively enjoy doing so that you can fully take advantage. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. You have, okay, you have the Ace of Coins and the Page of Coins. Like I said, nurture this thing. Plant the seed. You have the idea right now, or the idea may be coming to you, but you need to be planting that seed. Harvest that seed so that later on you can reap the benefits. All that creative energy that you have now that's coming in with this portal, amplify that, magnify that, illuminate that, okay? Restore that seed and watch it grow. Anything else? Yeah, I can't make this shit up. Ten of Pentacles. That's the ultimate like wish fulfillment. It's like it's here for there on after. It's not something that's quick. It may have started off as an idea that you maybe didn't trust in. Like I said, you maybe didn't trust in it. You maybe didn't believe in that idea. You maybe didn't think that that idea will bring bounty, would give you connections or expand your network. You may have thought that, I don't think that I'm reaching the right social demographic, with the Two of Cups here in reverse for my idea. But Spirit is saying, don't lead with falter, okay? Don't lead with negative self-talk, baby. Acknowledge, see through to the vision of the future, baby, because the future is bountiful, okay? Okay? The future is bountiful here, okay? I feel like you have the support. Your family will even be enthralled and wowed at the fact that you just betted on yourself. So bet on yourself and get rid of negative self-talks. And if you need help, I feel like you don't even need help. And that's what makes it so special. I feel like you go so hard into this thing. You take that leap so hard. You plant that seed and you just like, yo, I trust in the fact that the divine gave me this idea for a reason, and I'm just going to believe in that. I'm not going to intersect any negative thoughts in my head. I'm not going to involve any other people in like making sure that they believe in my vision. I'm just going to trust myself and trust my own vision. And Spirit say, through trusting yourself and your own vision, through believing, through nurturing your own vision, okay, and your own cultivation, it leads you to the Ten of Pentacles, which is the ultimate fulfillment. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, look at that. The ultimate fulfillment with the Chariot here. So things are moving if you allow them to move during this 8-8 portal to everyone. Things are moving if you allow it to move. This is the death of the ego, death of the self that you've cultivated since the pandemic. I feel like people are shedding the selves that they cultivated during the pandemic to walk into the light of a new level up. Like, we're going through transitions that we've never, like nodal transitions too. The nodes have transitioned, have changed signs. So like we're going through whole different complexes, whole different atmospheric changes. So lean into the atmospheric changes and let yourself be drawn through the process, okay? Trust the process and that things are going to work. Anything else for this 8-8 portal? Yeah. All of those sabotaging thoughts that you may have or things that are here to distract you, okay, from the overall goal, or to connect you with people who don't have your best interest at mind, or can't see your vision the way that you see it. So Spirit is saying, if you start to introduce those antagonistic, self-sabotaging thoughts into your aura, you're going to attract those kind of people. And those people, yeah, they're going to keep moving with you, but they're not going to be your people, your genuine community, your genuine team that helps to, greater fortify your vision of what you set out to do on this quest. So don't be so down on yourself, because your spirit will read that to the people that you're interacting with, okay? Literally, temperance. And when you're having thoughts, negative thoughts, or thoughts that, when you're having negative thoughts, acknowledge if they're your own or they're not. If they're not your own, let it go. If you are struggling to know whether something is right, take the moment to stop and to do a brief meditation with yourself, to sit there and be like, if the answer is not hell yes, then I'm going to sit there and I'm going to think about it. And I have the time and I have the grace to sit there and to think about it, because I know that's going to allow me to make the best decision, the most impactful decision for myself, okay? So also create boundaries for yourself. And when I say that, I mean, like, if you know that you need to take an energetic break, create that boundary, create that flow for yourself where you have buffer times to take energetic breaks. Anything else? Okay. Champion of Wands. Okay, that's the Knight of Wands. Go after what you want, okay? When you see a target, you hone in on that target and you go after it. There may be things that are in your view, but it's still up to you to know that, hey, I have a mission and I'm going to accomplish the mission regardless of what things are in my way. So I feel like this transit is a lot about shedding, a lot about deaths, a lot about recultivation, a lot about creative amplifications. I'm getting just like planting seeds so that when you get there by harvesting time, there's things that are already there's sediments that are already established because you did the work during the summer season. The sediments, yes, you will still maybe need to repot the soil, but within that soil, there are already seeds in there. So when you plant it in its next bed, baby, there's a potential for those seeds to still sprout out. And if not, it strengthens the old seeds that you planted during summer season, or strengthening the seeds that you're planting during the harvest season, which is bound to get sedimented again during the winter season, and then take off and in preparation for spring season where they're going to sprout again. So don't feel like your work is going in vain. If you feel like, hey, I know I started this thing in the summertime, I barely seen any fruits. Then I went again and I added more work into it during the harvesting fall season. I still haven't seen anything marginal. And then I'm in the winter season, then I have to sediment it again during the winter season. I'm definitely not seeing anything. Man, I want to give up, but you still got that spring season where everything comes to life during the spring season. So be on your bully, be focused, acknowledge what it is that you want. Know that it's truly what you want, outside of what other people are desiring from you, outside of what makes other people happy. And once you have that knowing, because it comes from inside, it's an inner knowing, pursue that without a doubt. Pursue it without a doubt, okay? And then when you feel like maybe there are blockages or things that are not moving as fast as you should, stop and acknowledge that. It's like, hey, things are not working right now for a reason. Things are not moving right now for a reason. How can I recalibrate? I feel like this is definitely the time, the AA portal of recalibration. I feel like a lot of people during March season were putting things into work and then just working based off of what they put into context in March season. And now Spirit is like, well, here's a new portal. You got to recalibrate in order to be on the up and up, or your shit is just not going to be moving. So don't be scared of recalibration. Don't be scared of changing the game plan. The game plan can change as long as the overall motive, the overall vision, the overall desire is still the same. You can change the game plan at any time. So don't feel like you have to be married to one way of doing things, okay? It's okay to accept that, hey, things may need to change as I'm going through this journey, okay? And then you have the Nine of Swords. Okay, I feel like at night it's very crucial for you to make sure that you are expunging of thoughts that have been either placed on you or thoughts that have been gnawing at you throughout the day. Okay, clearing your psyche as you are resting allows you to not be dreaming about the what ifs, the what haves, and all of that. It gives you free space to be creative, free space for you to be that magician, free space for you to be a cultivator, free space for you to be an alchemist, free space for you to be all of that good shit. Like it's really important for you with this portal that your headspace is clear and it's a death of the ego, so that you are embracing transition, so that you can transmute, so that you can creatively produce, and so that your abundance can just multiply and your connections could expand beyond your belief, okay, and reach so many different markets of people. Anything else? Yeah. With this Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, it's definitely important for you to think things out before acting on it. And if you have questions, ask those motherfucking questions. I feel like people be like, damn, this motherfucker asking questions. It's just like the questions that you ask alleviate the anxiety that you have. The questions that you ask alleviate the anxiety. So, baby, if you have questions, ask those questions. Ain't no such thing as a silly question, especially when you are doing this from the perspective of I'm planting seeds. You need to know your bases for your integrating parts. So if you're confused about one part and you're planting seeds, it's gonna fuck you up later on down the road because you didn't understand the basis of what you needed to do initially. So ask those fucking questions. Like, the fuck? Like, somebody mad about it, that's they ass. Ask those questions. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Yeah, the last card is the Hermit. So this time you'll be getting lots of like downloads, lots of clarity, lots of introspection, and you may feel like this time that you are shedding or asking to do a death may feel like repugnant, but Spirit is saying that's where the biggest enlightenment comes from. That's where the biggest boss moves are made, when you have no choice but to surrender to the death of ego, so that you can alchemize what it is that's truly bestowed upon you, so that you can get all the abundance, everything that you are seeking. Okay, so allow this to be an introspective time, allow this to be a nourishing time, allow this to be a time where you are seeking Spirit, you're asking questions to Spirit. Okay, allow all of that. Sorry, I'm looking for another deck that I possibly had, but I can't seem to find it. But yes, guys, I really wanted to use that deck for you guys. However, we'll just close out with 2 more final. Oh, I promised y'all we will do it by zodiac sign, 1 card pull for each zodiac sign for the 8/8 portal. So I remember that. This is a great reading. It's about transmutation and level up. And when you transmute, it's best when you have that time to go within in order to make sure that you are clear. That time when you are going within, you're internally scanning through the different, how do I call it? The different realms of what needs to get done in order to be completely successful with where you're trying to go. Okay, one moment. Okay, I am back here. Let's get an oracle card. I found my oracle card. Let's see what the oracle realm is trying to say for the 8/8 portal. I feel like if anything is about love, you need to be loving yourself accurately, so you know what it is that what is truly love for you. If you're loving yourself the way that is true, you will, when love comes towards you, you'll be able to discern if that's truly love. And it's not that it won't be that it's not love, but is it love for you? Is it an action? Is it something that translates to love for you? Okay. And that you'll find in that Hermit space that we talked about with the last card pull. In the Hermit space, you get to just be introspective, self-reflective, self-absorbed, analytical, like just all of that about you, baby. It's the time to really get in your ass about you. And that don't have to be in a harsh way where you're like picking apart everything that's horrible for you. It's just really really knowing you. Like you get in some you time. Like, so I feel like to those who are looking for love, also if you haven't dated you, this portal is not going to be that beneficial for you, okay? What's the oracle message? The oracle message, first card out. What did it say? We are transmuting and we are surrendering and we are letting go. And this first card is confirmation. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy with this Venus retrograde in Leo right now. All of that. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. Pleasure, joy, make love to life. What did I say? So check out your Venus placement. Okay, check out if you need an astrologer, get an astrologer. But baby, this all that Venusian energy. Venusian energy is the self. Venusian energy is the aura. Venusian energy is the subtleness. Venusian energy is the charm. Venusian energy is your down their health. Is Venusian energy is your lips, your mouth, your teeth. Venusian energy is your eyes. Venusian energy is like your senses. Okay, Venusian energy is the research, the librarian. Venusian energy, baby, let's get into it. So how do you best like to be pleased? And that's the energy you need to be operating in and from. How is it best that I like to be pleased? Is this situation pleasing me? Am I getting the most out of this experience? Is this experience fulfilling to me? Does this experience feel beautiful to me? You need to make sure that you are moving from a space of love. If you do not love it, if it does not enthrall you, if it does not give you then baby, it's not what you should be doing at this time. Okay, the next card out is We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Like I said, everything now, baby, love is a fucking phenomenal, tremendous energy. If you are operating from love, baby, there's nothing that you cannot have. If you are creating from a space of love, if you are giving from a space of love, okay, if you are speaking from a space of love, if you're moving from a space of love, your aura, your radiation, your porousness is larger than life. It's magnetic, it's feelable, it's transmutable. So make sure, that you are operating from a space of love. You're doing what you love and you're creating from a spot of love, okay? Make sure also, like we talked about earlier when we're nourishing thing, mother's milk, it takes time for a mom to accumulate her milk. And when a mother's milk is at a shortage, baby, there's something that's, not in synergy. So if something is not in synergy, take a break, acknowledge what it is that's not in synergy, love on yourself, and watch how that transmute. Okay, always approach yourself from a space of love, because baby, who gonna be more tender with you than you? The next card out is Inner Earth, baby. You'll survive this, new solutions and beginnings. And we talked about this from the beginning. This portal is all about transmuting depths of the ego and transformation, baby. With transformation, when spirit is asking you to transform, you don't say, but now, but later. Oh, but after I do this, you say, okay, I trust you. I know that I will conquer this situation. I know that this too shall pass. So therefore, I'm going to do what I love. When spirit is testing me, and I feel like things are hard, I'm going to do things that I love because I'm going to feel better about myself. If spirit is testing me and telling me it's time to transition, I'm going to go back to source, which is myself. Okay? I'm going to get grounded, get leveled within myself. I feel like those are enough messages right there for the AA portal. I am still going to pull for each zodiac sign, like I said. So first we're going to start with Aries. And each zodiac sign, 8-8 portal message. One last shuffle. 8-8 portal message for each zodiac sign. Okay, I'm going to do a spread out. So we have Aries. Aries, your 8-8 portal message is the 4 of coins. So where is it that you are shortchanging yourself, Aries? Where is it that you aren't spreading so that you can continue to be attracting? I feel like right now something is dormant, and Spirit is asking you to analyze the spaces that are dormant so that you can get into the real space of collaboration, sharing, and expansion, Aries. Okay? Let's see what your oracle message is. I feel like also, Aries, if people are asking you right now, you don't got it. Your oracle message, Aries, is the following. On point. Surrender to sweetness, Venusian energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Life is meant to be shared, not to be hoarded and kept only to yourself, Aries. Love on yourself. By loving on yourself is also sharing yourself for other people, knowing that your personality, your purpose is larger than you with constraining it. It needs to be shared. So share. Do what you love and share. Okay? Let's see what else. We are going with the next zodiac, Taurus. Your AA portal message is the following. 4 of Cups. Introspection is great, Taurus, up until the point where you're not physically making moves about what it is that's replaying over and over and over in your head. So if you're introspective about it, that's great. That means you care and you want to make the best decision. However, there needs to be action taken. You can't just sit and expect things to happen. Sit and expect things to grow. You have to make the active duty, the active choice that, hey, I made a decision and now I'm going to act on it. Take as much time, but don't waste your time by taking too much time, Taurus. That's your tarot message. And your oracle message, Taurus, is the following. You are not alone. Isolations, physical connection, community. Like I said, utilize your community. You can't ostracize yourself. You can't ostracize yourself for forever. If there's something that's weighing heavy on your mind and you have been going back and forth, and you still have not been able to make a decision, lean into your community. I'm pretty sure there's somebody that you can trust, or that is anonymous, that has no like true deep connection to you, where you can like, hey, what do you think about this? I've been running this through my head and I'm thinking this. What are your thoughts? It's that simple, Taurus. You cannot do it alone. And I feel like you've been needing some good cuddy. Like, either do it yourself or hit somebody up and get that shit done so that your movement could be flowing again. Okay, Taurus? That was your message. Gemini, this is your 8-8 portal message. The Devil in reverse. Have you been cutting cords or making acknowledgments of cords that should be cut? Have you acknowledged within yourself things that are just disproportional and not the way that they should be? I feel like you're making you're speaking to yourself blunt and honest. You're not doing that sugarcoating shit to yourself. I feel like right now, Gemini, there's no more sugarcoating. There's shit that needs to be snipped. There's moves that need to be made. There's connections that need to be broken so that connections could be fostered. So if you're in that space right now, allow things to be as is, to surrender and to let them go. I feel like there may be a tempting offer coming or initialized to you, but you know that it's tempting. So it's up to you to use that intuition and to use that throat chakra to express your disdain for whatever it is that's being offered to you. Gemini, you don't have to accept everything that's being offered to you. Sometimes things are offered to you so simply as a test, so that it could be a testament. Okay, Gemini? Your oracle message is the following. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So like I said, you are coming out of something, or you are, I feel like an illumination is happening. You are illuminating sectors of your life that have been needing change for a while, that you have been resistant to. Spirit is saying there are other alternatives. If you are on a diet, there are alternatives. There are things that you can do to still make sure that you are, still feeling full and fulfilled. Okay? Spirit is also saying, if you have been abusing social media, you know what to do. Okay? Spirit has saying, if you be aware, as much as you are making yourself seen, be sure you are copywriting or patenting your items, so that at the end people are not itemizing off for you, and you are left sitting here just being dread and angry and fucking like wanting to do tit for tat with this person. Be responsible for your own outcomes, Gemini. That's your 8-8 portal message. You are responsible for your own outcomes. Okay? That's your message. Okay, Cancers. This is your 8-8 portal message. You got the 8 of Swords in reverse. So anything that is stagnant, Cancer, now is the time to get the well flowing. Anything that is stagnant, Cancer, now is the time to get it flowing. I feel like Cancers right now may be receiving a betrayal, and they may have felt like it came slighted. But Cancer, can't nobody slight you, because you are intuitive God and Goddess. So baby, you need to be asking yourself, are there situations that I need to be removing myself from? Okay, Cancers. I feel like Cancers also, Spirit is asking you to get creative in different ways. I feel like you have lots of different components that make you whole, that you have not been sharing, and you should be doing that, Cancers. I feel like if you are in fear of a situation, you are the only person holding yourself back, Cancer. I feel like Cancers are feeling like they don't got the courage right now to really do what it is that needs to get done. But baby, you are a Cancer. You are a Cancer. You are ebbing and you are always flowing. Whatever prison you feel like you in is because it's a self-confined thing, okay? Change your surroundings, change your life, Cancer. What's the oracle message for beautiful Cancers? Cancer, you got deep cellular healing, arctuous energy, physical and emotional healing. Such a Cancer. Cancer, so I feel like at this point in the 8-8 portal, you're going to be bringing yourself to the portal. It's going to be like, listen, it should really busting the way it's supposed to be busting, or am I causing myself self-delusion? Because I'm wasting my time. I feel like Cancers are tired of wasting their time and want to change their scenarios and change their situation. To change your situation, you change your environment. Change your environment, you change your life, Cancer. Okay, we have Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. Happy birthday, Leos. You have the Fool. So Leos, I feel like you doing what you did, and that's that. I feel like Leos is like, yep, I did that, and what? Yep, I said that, and what? Yeah, I invested in this thing because I just had a hunch about it. Yeah, I broke up with my boyfriend. We've been together for 8 years, but like I was just feeling that something was off. I was just needing to change. I feel like Leo is doing what the fuck they want to do because the fuck they want to do it and because they said that's what the fuck they finna do and therefore they doing what the fuck they said they was gonna do, okay? And fuck it. I feel like Leo's in a fucking mood. In the fucking mood, miraculous things do happen, but on the other chance, there could be also tumultuous things that happen because you were just acting out of, how do I say it, out of quickness. Don't be too sharp to act on something, Leos, is what I'm getting. I know right now you like, it's my season. I don't really got to think about it right now. I could think about it in Virgo season, but in Virgo season, it might be a little too late because things are already harvested and things are starting to seed down into the earth. Okay. People are starting to plant their seeds. So don't be too reckless and too foolish about what you say and what you do because you feel like you could just worry about it later on. It's not going to impact you now. You are planting seeds. People are watching you. Okay. But other than that, have fun, act bad, do what you want to do because it's your world and people are just living in it. That's the vibe that I'm getting for Leo. Leo, your oracle message is I remember. Soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Like I said, Leo is doing what's right according to them. They are not worried about how people see them. They are not worried about how they come off. They are doing literally what they are called to do. And I honor that about you, Leo, because I know that's so hard for you guys to do because sometimes y'all motherfuckers can be people pleasers. Not that you are actively being people pleasers, but because you radiate so bright and sometimes you feel like you got to dim your light, you start operating as a people pleaser. And Leo is saying, baby, to hell with that. We ain't doing that. It's my season and I'm finna act bad and do what it is that I'm called to do. I love that. Make sure it's you doing what you are called to do and not an entity, an emotion, a feeling, a spirit coming over you and therefore you are reacting instead of acting. Be sure you are acting and not reacting. Leos, that's your message. We got the Virgos here. Hello, Virgos. I play, y'all. Hello, Virgos. This is your message, your 8-8 portal message, and it is the 9 of Wands. Why? I feel like this is kind of give up energy. Like you were just, almost there and you want to give up. I feel like I don't know. I feel like to transmute some energy, some people should sit in the tub. I feel like some people are maybe using, I feel like, I don't know. This is the first time I feel this. Virgo, y'all going through some things that y'all not really talking about. I feel like you've been sweeping shit. You've been sweeping shit to make sure shit is presentable, but you haven't really been presenting. What does that mean? Ask yourself. I'm not finna go in there because I felt that. 9 of Wands in reverse. I feel like you shutting down before the real get down really happens. It's like, why are you shutting down? The shit ain't even happened yet and you already shutting down. It's just like, mama ain't raised no pussy. Like, don't be no pussy, Virgo. I feel like you pussying around because you scared. I feel like you being really, in some situations, you could be being really shallow or somebody looks at you as shallow or naive about something when really that's not you, Virgo. So what's up with that? I feel like with the 9 of Wands in reverse, what you really should be, the energy that you really should be channeling, Virgo, is the Ace of Wands energy. And maybe like you so hell bent on one dick right now that you can't get your eyes past the dick. And Spirit is just saying like you got to get your eyes past the dick to be like, so that your vision isn't impaired. I feel like a part of you, your vision is impaired and therefore it's blocking your desire to be resilient, even though that's who you are. You're the only human sign of the zodiac, baby. So don't let a dick or somebody else's genitalia slow down your speed and distract, because ultimately if it's slowing down your speed and you can't balance it at the pace that you would if you didn't have them around, then it's a distraction, baby. It's not a level up, and we here to level up. Okay, Virgo, this is your oracle message. Woo. The great serving, Mars energy. Okay, and Mars is currently in Virgo. So you guys get on YouTube, look at some astrologers, look at some transit reports, or even get one done for yourself for the Mars and Virgo transit. There's lots of it. Lots of people doing webinars right now about this, because it's a major, okay, major transit. Anger, conflict, softening to love. So I feel like there's some things, Virgo, that you are being shallow about, or you're keeping at like a steady base where you can monitor it, or where you can still sift through it. It doesn't mean that it's not heavy. So if something is heavy, release it. Do what you love to help transmute that energy. Virgo, that was your reading. Libras, you got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands. Okay, Libra, you're thinking big, bitch. You're thinking about interconnectivity. You're thinking about your online presence. You're thinking about engagement. You're thinking about community. You're thinking about a bag. You're thinking about collaborations. I feel like Libras are at the point where they are stitching. They are seeing what connects with where, what hits, like, you know, what meshes well with one another. So I like that for you, Libra. I feel like Libra is really strategizing, and Libra is really trying to put themselves out there so that they are receiving with the Three of Wands here. Okay, I think Libra, keep thinking big, bitch. Sky is the fucking limit. Can't nobody tell you what's attainable. Okay, if you got it in here, Spirit gave it to you in here for a reason, because that shit definitely could come true. So find out how to make that shit come true, Libras. Okay, look, your card is Birth of the Cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And Spirit is saying, right now it may feel like you are micromanaging because you don't have everything you need in order to bring forth this life vision. But Spirit is saying, acknowledge all the moving parts that are necessary. That way you give yourself openness to finding and collaborating with the people who can fill those gaps. That's not you. What you shouldn't be doing is, hey, I need to work with that specific person because they do that specific thing that's in alignment with that thing that I'm trying to create. No. What Spirit is saying, you have the Three of Wands. It's like, okay, you want to do that thing. Spirit, I'm open to you bringing me a photographer who photographs this. I'm open to you showing me a researcher who researches along the line of this. Spirit, I'm asking you to give me a graphic designer. That's not micromanaging. That's affirming what it is you need to get to the next level. It's not telling Spirit, I need this exact person or this exact thing. So speak your desires, Libra. Dream big. As the node is shifting right now, and North Node in Aries, South Node in Libra, dream big, bitch. And whatever is not aligned, let that shit fucking go, because it's trapping you, baby. And you are not here to be micromanaged, or to trap. Okay? Scorpio, your card is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Scorpio, I feel like right now you're in a group that's feeling like you too much of a bad bitch. That you feeling like you are the baddest bitch and somebody's not liking that, Scorpio. I feel like there's lots of chatter behind your back about you being either in your bag, how much money you making, you being a bad bitch, if you stunting, you like showing off too much. I feel like mad people behind your back are hating, Scorpio. I feel like lots of people are talking, but that's nothing new, Scorpio. So be cognizant of what you are telling people, okay? You are uniquely you for a reason. If you have a unique idea or you have a unique product, you don't need to be going around telling everybody your uniqueness, because people already see that you're unique just for being you, and they already gossip on that on that small thing. So to give them this thing, it will be too much. It will be people trying, like, you'll be producing copycats trying to replicate what it is, replicate your vision. Okay, so I feel like right now you need to be, I feel like you need to be wearing gems and minerals that like have a force field around you. I'm hearing like green fluorite, or you need to be wearing fluorite. I feel like you also need to have a piece of obsidian, okay? Or like, I just feel like you need to protect your space because people understand how much space you take up. So you need to protect your space, Scorpio. Your oracle message is as follows. Forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. And that's how people see you. People see you as a leader. People see you making your way, and they're just like, dang, like they talking about it, Scorpio. People do talk about how you make your way, and it's like, it's entrancing to them, but it also like feeds their like jealousy, their like envy. So like, know when to talk and when to shut the fuck up about your blessings and your next step, Scorpio. That's your reading. Okay, we got Sagittarius. This is your reading. You have the World. Okay, you are open, closing, reforming, calibrating portals, dimensions, timelines, and I like that for you. I feel like you're dancing to the beat of your own drum, or people could be watching you living your best life, either starting or ending the chapter that you in. I heard the word beholden. Like, I feel like you may have a hold on somebody, even though you may have moved on, or you may be transitioning and doing what it is that you truly love. There are people that still feel like, baby, I have an attachment to you. And Sagittarius, they think you're a terrorist. Sagittarius got something that they owe me. So I don't know. And on these cards, we have the Taurus sign, the Leo sign, the Aquarius sign, and the Scorpio sign. So those signs could be of importance to you, and either with someone that you're dealing with, or you may have those prominent in your birth chart. I just feel like you are, like we pulled in the main spread, you are leveling up. What does not fit, what does not align, gotta let that shit go. This is your oracle message, Sagittarius. The 7 star sisters. So it's bigger than you. I feel like even if you think that you just play a small part, your small part adds to the larger of the bigger parts. You get what I'm saying? And without you, it'll be a missing part. So don't ever feel that your part is just minuscule or it's small. Birth and creation, tapestry of life expression. Like I said, you are stepping into something new. You're birthing. This is a new timeline for you. Okay? Know that all decisions, all scenarios, all experiences that happen in your life are literally the tapestry to your life. You're literally creating the beauty as you go. Every day you're creating beauty that adds to your tapestry, and the tapestry is life. So you should be thinking about, hey, am I doing what's fulfilling for me? Am I nourishing myself? Am I creating because I want to create? Am I with somebody because I truly want to be with them? Is this how, am I dressing the way that I truly want to display myself? I feel like right now you're shifting, and therefore you're asking yourself questions to understand the bigger part of where you stand, to understand like the small change, or what you think is a small change, but it's a big change towards your tapestry of life. So Sagittarius, that was your reading. Who's that? Capricorn, you have the 7 of Swords. I feel like Capricorn, you letting a bitch wear your clothes. Why are you letting a bitch wear your clothes, post pictures online like that's her shit, knowing damn well the whole time that like that's your clothes and she's stunting, and they're stunting. It's like, I feel like Capricorn is that friend that will be a good friend, knowing that they really know the tea on your life, but still just like holding it down. I feel like Capricorn, this energy that you have around you during this portal is definitely going to show you that you really need to be coming from here, because motherfuckers think that they can do you how they finna do you, and you just gonna take that shit because you don't say nothing. So I feel like, Capricorn, there are so many times when you know you should be saying something, but because it's above you, or you feel like I shouldn't even have to acknowledge that, or like that's on some petty bum shit, bitches is using that as a one-up, or niggas is using that as a one-up to clown you or to be shiesty and fugazi about you behind your back because you don't voice that. So I feel like now's the time, if shit is like feeling out of balance, or people not rocking how they should be rocking, you need to highlight that, and you need to let that shit be known. You can't just be letting people get away with murder. Okay, Capricorn, that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like you've been playing checkers for a long time, or you've been playing chess for a long time, and motherfuckers is looking for a checkers, like a real quick boop, boop, boop. Okay, you just take it too long to deliver the sauce to somebody that needs to be delivered. Don't let nobody take you for blood clot idiot, okay? And your message is big picture thinking, Palladius energy, visionary, inspired ideas. Okay? I feel like, and this is what's crazy, people be living, your friends, I feel like, Capricorn, you attract people who live on a dull, boring plane, but see your magnificence, they see your glow, they see your expansion, and they want to be a part of that. And you being a good friend, Capricorn, you let them be a part of that, but motherfuckers take advantage and they forget that this is their reality below, and that you're inviting them to, like, even to have a sliver, to have a taste of what, you know, reality could be like. So don't let a motherfucker be confused about their reality because they get to live through your reality because you're being a kind person, okay? I feel like sometimes, Capricorn, you need to put a motherfucker in their place and check them and let them know, like, bitch, like, I'm your friend, but bitch, I did put you on. Or bitch, you being a little, like, you really need to reevaluate yourself because you talking high and we both know such and such and such. Don't be closed mouth. I feel like you're gonna need to say something to somebody, and it's gonna just correct that person and let them know how they should be dealing with you versus how they think they could be dealing with you, okay? And then we have Aquarius. Your message is the 5 of coins, the 5 of pentacles in reverse. I feel like, Aquarius, if something is broke with someone, don't fix it. If there's a partnership that went south, if people were being phony behind your back, make sure you have everything you need in writing. Just make sure you have your paperwork. But to go and to try to pick up all the pieces and to reorganize them back, like, that's just going to take too long, and you're not going to be satisfied, and people are not going to respect you for that, okay? So I feel like right now you need to be on your own, or I don't even feel like family. I feel like you need to do this on your own. Whatever it is that you thought that you could do with somebody else or in a group has cost you financially, has cost you emotionally, has cost your stability, and has, like, cost you, like, trust issues. So I feel like right now, whatever it is, Aquarius, you need to be doing it alone. I feel like there's two distinctive ideas that you feel are not correlated that you have in mind, and all it takes is for you to correlate them, and then boom, they're correlated. So, like, there's really no excuse for why you think you need to be in a collaborative effort when you could be doing it yourself. It could be related to your worthiness. Are you feeling not worthy? Then that's a separate question outside of collaboration. It's not collaboration that you need, it's self-love and trust and vision is what you need. It's not to go collaborate with others. So I feel like right now is a time where during this portal, Aquarius, you're doing things alone. You're getting crafty. I feel like you could be hitting the thrift stores a lot. I feel like you can be reworking style, like the style called rework. Like, you're getting things and you're turning them into creatively what you believe that they should be. I feel like there are no shackles on you. And don't let nobody feel or place shackles on you. Your oracle message is called Soul's gifts and training, it's time to step up. Like I said, this is an individual task. Can nobody do this with you? You have it bestowed already within you. You have to just evoke it and showcase it on the outside so that you really can believe, like you could be like, wow, like I really had this thing in me. I feel like that's really important for you, Aquarius, right now. You have this thing in you, and Spirit is asking you to like just flow and let it out. And when you let it out, you're going to realize that, wow, it wasn't this big crazy thing in my head. It was actually something that was real. It was actually something that could be like, that's something that is equitable. Like, so go for it. Okay. The time is now, Aquarius. And last but not least, we have our Pisces. Pisces, what is your message? Pisces, your message is the Apprentice of Swords. So Pisces, either you could be going back to school. I'm getting that somebody's going back to school, or somebody's either getting their like maybe somebody is now getting their certificate. Like they did something a long time ago and they went through so much debacle to get their certificate. I feel like somebody is finally going to get the stamp approval of the skills that they acquired. I'm getting that if anybody is talking crazy to you, that you acknowledge that. I feel like right now, people know if you have a lot to say and you're not saying it, you're only doing yourself a disinjustice, because people know that you have a lot to say. So it's just like, you could be that person who sits at the meeting and you never say nothing through the meeting, but your signature is you're always tapping your foot or tapping your pen. Like, people have already picked up on that's like you having, like you needing to say something, okay? And so and also this could be for the Pisces. Maybe you have a wealth of knowledge. Maybe you've been growing your business for 3 years and you're like, okay, I feel like I'm at the point where I can acquire somebody who's interested in this same topic and they can shadow me, or I can teach them things maybe twice a week on the topic that I feel that I've gained knowledge about. So if you have knowledge about something now, Pisces, now would be the time to share. If you have questions about something now would be the share. If you're waiting on like verifications, if you're waiting on permits, if you're waiting on like your certification for something, like the physical copy of it, this will be the time to engage the necessary parties to get, to find out in the process on what's going on. Okay, and your oracle card is, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Yeah, at one point I feel like you couldn't have imagined things being the way they are. I feel like I feel like I'm speaking maybe to like a lash tech or eyebrow eyebrow tech who, like, you years ago, maybe in 2017, you would have, not even 2017, maybe, yeah, let's say 2017, you would have never even thought that like eyebrows and eyelashes and all of that could be a multi-million-dollar business, and boom, bitch, you did it within 3 years. You're at the point where like, dang, I trusted my win. I trusted that, hey, this field may be a little weird and a little new, and it's not something that's looked at as a multi-million-dollar business, but I did it, and now I want to come back and I want to share this with the collective of skills that I've acquired so that they can too make themselves $1 million. And I love that for you. So sharing is caring, Pisces, and people appreciate your ability to share your divine, one-of-a-kind gifts with the world, okay? Guys, I love y'all. I didn't think I was going to be on here for an hour, but here I am, and that was really fun for me, and I jive with you guys. Be sure, if you like the video, to hit the like button. If something resonates, be sure to drop it in the comments, because your girl reads them and she does respond to them. And then if you're feeling like, hey, I want some more videos from you, be sure to subscribe so that I know that people are engaging and digging the content. And if you have any questions about just life, spirituality, needing somebody to talk to, needing a friend, you having a question you want to answer, you like my style, you seen something I've been wearing, like, email me. Like, I'm gonna drop my email in the description. Email me. I love to just connect and develop my soul tribe, baby. We are in a time, okay? Community is important. communities, across spaces that you haven't even been to physically is even more important, as we don't know what unsettling times we are dealing with. So guys, I love you guys. I love, love, love being an intuitive goddess and sharing my intuition and my divine gifts with you guys. So without shit else to be said, have a great weekend, and let's gear up and be prepared for this bomb ass, life changing, ego death shifting, okay, 8-8 portal.